How's it going, everyone? Sinister of the Gamer section bringing you another review, and today I'm covering Blasphemous 2 for the PS5, Xbox Series S and X, Nintendo Switch, and PC. This is the sequel to the first Blasphemous game, and it follows the events of the Wounded Eventide. Once again, you control the Penitent One, the Silent Knight tasked on stopping the miracle from happening. Also, the setting takes place in a city that's held up by 3 statues. It is up to our silent protagonist to prevent disaster from taking lives. Graphically, seeing this game reminds you of the later Castlevania and other Metrovania titles where you can explore freely. The Game Kitchen team developed this game unlike the last game. They designed it from the ground up. Also, Blasphemous uses the Unity engine. You can see how the visuals are displayed. The character sprites look 16-bit with a new flare in the in-game animation. You can see how smooth and fast it flows in 60 frames per second. Also, it continues with its dark and gory tones along with the religious themes. And you can't forget about the parallel screens seen through the areas outside the caves, for example. And what's cool are the animated cutscenes that expand the storyline, and it flows nicely. The music is dark and creepy that fits this style of game, plus the sound effects are clear. The devs really upped the visuals and gameplay and cutscenes. Blasphemous 2 is a Metrovania game like its predecessor. The Penitent One runs, jumps, and climbs, etc. The basic controls are nice and responsive. As you progress through the game, you gain new abilities because you're going to need them, because this game gets challenging with the bosses and some of the enemies where it will test you. However, once you learn their patterns, are easy to take down, and you can take on monsters with either melee attacks or magic. Once defeated, you gain money which you can spend on the shops for better abilities and better weapons, because you're going to need them as the game gets harder here on out. And if you die, your magic and your defenses get reduced, but you can regain the burden, plus visit the chapel to get the guilt removed and regain your magic again for a price. And fans of the original game will enjoy this game even more with the added variety.
When darkness it is their light. My name is Sagra, and I cannot.
One of the issues I dealt with is that some of the enemies' cheap hits will take chunks of your health away. And another thing is, like, sometimes the controls can be used against you. That's, for example, like platforming. It's too easy to fall off and take a lot of damage, or you're gonna fall off and enemies will probably hit you with the projectiles out of nowhere, taking even more health away. As for new players, they're gonna get frustrated with the tough bosses, but for those who played the previous game will enjoy this game because they're not gonna have this problem so much. But Blasphemous 2 is for the fans of Metrovania games. I give Blasphemous 2 a 4 out of 5. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoy the content, be sure to drop us a like and subscribe to the channel.